You guys, I literally raided my entire closet to show you guys what you should wear for your K-pop audition. Hi, I'm Irene. If you don't know already, I post videos on K-pop auditions every single Sunday, so make sure to subscribe so that you're not missing out. But in today's video, I'm going to be answering a somewhat very important question. What should you wear for a K-pop audition? Of course, everyone has different fashion senses and everyone has different opinions about what looks best on people. However, I'm going off of what is most impressionable to the judges because you want to leave a great impressions, and clothes surprisingly do help with that. Now, before we get into the actual examples, oh my god, of this, we're going to be going over the general tips. So the obvious one, wear something comfortable, especially if this is for the dance category, but also something that's presentable. A word I'll be using, or two words I guess, in this video often is business casual. So what is business casual? Well, it's more like if you imagine work but make it somewhat fashionable and a little bit casual, I guess. And if you're still unsure of what that means, don't worry, I've got examples later on in this video. And then the next tip when it comes to what to wear would be not to wear oversized clothing. And now actually this is for both of the categories. Even in a singing video where you're only really seeing up until the stomach, it still leaves an impression. For auditions, you really want to be as true to yourself as much as possible. And I totally get it. Boxy clothing is comfortable, it's soft, it's nice to wear. However, for auditions, you want to avoid this. Now let's talk about the dancing category specifically. Now I'm sure you guys know to avoid boxy clothing because it kind of mumbles up your moves, and when you're really reaching for clarity and directness in dancing, that really defeats the purpose. And now this is more so applicable for tops. I guess sweatpants are okay, but still I would avoid them because they do look a little bit lazy. So all this to say, the less baggier, the better. Now let's talk about colors, which are also very important. I don't really know which colors complement you the best. I'm sure you know that for yourself. However, in this situation, I actually don't recommend printed stuff like this. This is terrible right now, actually. Although, yeah, it looks pretty good on me. No, I'm just kidding. Although it's okay, I still think just monochrome outfits are totally fine. And if you're not really sure about what color suits you best, don't even worry, because black, white, gray, those colors typically do look good generally on everyone. I guess black or white there's a division, but I'm sure you can figure that out for yourself. And it's kind of funny because people think SM, oh, they prefer pink because their logo is pink, their whole concept pink. I mean, you're kind of true, but it almost seems a little try-hard. I guess just avoid out there kind of colors like neon, orange, and other colors like that. So don't show up to a JYP audition wearing all blue, it might look a little too much. So here's a quick list of what not to wear. Baggy pants, we already covered this already. Secondly, pajamas. Some people actually, I don't know, I've received videos where they're just in their pajamas and you know, good for you. However, not the right time and place for that, I guess. And then thirdly, denim. A lot of people seem to have mixed opinions about this. I'm actually for denim. I think it's okay. However, some people find it a little bit uncomfortable, and there's a certain word in Korean where it means 답답해. And 답답해 means that you kind of look a little constricted. That's the word, yes, a little constricted. And you want to have an open, free kind of vibe to yourself. So denim, although it may look good on you, I would just try to avoid it. And by the way, baggy clothing includes cardigans or boleros like this one. I actually brought in an example. This is kind of what I wear to videos often, but the arm is ginormous. Like literally my arm is a quarter of the size. So this would be a great example of what to avoid. Even if it's winter, just do a long sleeve shirt. I have examples here. Okay, so now let's actually get into the examples of what you should wear. So firstly, we're going to start off with business casual yet again. I have so many great examples of business casual just because it's what I enjoy wearing on a daily basis. Sometimes it might look a little too much just for daily basis school kind of vibe, but I still wear them because it's just my style. So the very first top that I would recommend is something like this. And by the way, if you guys are looking for, this isn't like affiliated or, you know, sponsored, but if you guys are looking for similar ones, I'll definitely link them down below. These are the exact ones from YesStyle. It's, I guess you could say they are oversized, but really it doesn't look that oversized on me. I don't know why I look so huge on this camera. Sorry, I'm like running on literally 3% on my camera. Anyway, this is business casual. There's somewhat of an elegant look to it, but at the same time, it's just a cardigan. Also, the print is Hound's print, which makes it a little bit more professional. This one might be a little bit familiar to you guys. If you watched my SM audition, I think it was, I literally wore this specific thing with dark jeans. So I'm like okay with jeans. I'm not too restricted in jeans when I'm dancing, and I literally was dancing in that video. But this is what this top looks like. I don't have a link for this, but it's from Zara, if that helps. And it has like this nice collar, which I think it looks good when you're just dancing and it kind of like flops around. But it's very business casual. There's somewhat of an elegance to it, especially because it's black. And then my very last example of business casual is something similar to the very first top I showed. Again, a button down. I don't know why, but a lot of button down ones tend to be that way. This one is cropped. I just like cropped because it complements my body type well, because I am quite on the shorter side. So a question that might pop up in the middle of this might be long sleeves or short sleeves or no sleeves. I recommend short sleeves or long sleeves. That preference is up to you. Some people have nice looking arms. If you want to show that off, go ahead, wear short sleeves. I don't really recommend no sleeves, or I guess just like spaghetti straps, just because it looks a little too casual sometimes, or a little too summery, although I'm literally wearing that. This is an example of what you shouldn't wear, by the way. I just happen to be wearing this because... But anyway, the next style of tops that you should definitely go for are sporty crop tops. And now this would be perfect for the dancing category. If I were to recommend business casual to a specific category, it would be for singing or even rap. However, for dance, sporty ones are the ones to go. So here I have another example. So this one is a very loose top. You can literally see it's kind of meant for almost working out, a little sporty. It looks better when you wear it. I'm sure I have an example of me wearing it somewhere on the internet. I have a video probably, but it just looks like this. It's cropped and it looks great when you wear it with high-rise jeans. And then I have an example of almost the exact same thing, except this one is long sleeve. So it really doesn't matter. It's up to your preference. It doesn't even have to be cropped. It's whatever just you look best in, whatever you've got in your house, it'll do. I have a lot of sporty crop tops, not sure why, but this one is yet again another example, except it's without the label on here. It has these lines that complement the top very well. This top is yet again another example. It's not very like sporty like, but I just thought I would throw this in here because it fits that category the best. Okay, so this one is kind of hard to describe, but I just combined these together because they were mainly miscellaneous. This is a zip up. You can literally wear something underneath it, you don't have to. And I guess this would again kind of be more sporty, but it's also casual because it's a knit kind of fabric. And very lastly, oh my god, I feel like I'm doing like a fashion haul, but that really isn't the point of this video. It's something like this, where it's like a cool collar, not even collar, like it just looks good when you put it on. Not sure how to describe it, but whatever complements your figure the best is what I would go with. Like if you got nice shoulders, show them off. So I would generally divide it into those three categories. If you're thinking of something that's outside of it, just ask yourself these two questions. Is it too casual, or is it too much? And the answer to that should be somewhat middle ground, a happy medium. Now let's move on to the bottoms. I'm not really sure if examples would be great for this, just because bottoms typically tend to look same from one another. So I'm going to be talking about specific types of bottoms that you could potentially wear for auditions, what not to wear and what to wear. So firstly are leggings for a dance video. There are some body types where leggings complement you really well and almost make you look a little bit more slim and more active. And I guess your figure complements leggings vice versa. Your leggings complement your figure very well. Now for bottoms, I'm specifically talking about the dance category because for singing and rap, you don't really need to, well, you should wear bottoms, but you know what I mean. So for leggings, I would recommend either black or dark navy as your options. And if you've got shorter legs or you generally are shorter, then I would recommend longer, I guess just like full length pants. But then if you've got longer legs and you want to show that off, definitely go with shorts. For me personally, I have shorter legs, so I'm going to wear leggings or those darker wash jeans. And I think it's better to wear darker bottoms to complement your top. It just brings more attention to your face, and because you're wearing something light and then dark bottom, then it's going to just make everything look balanced. If it's the other way, I find that it typically looks a little odd. Now, what kind of shorts should you wear? I personally recommend sporty shorts. So if you've seen just like Lululemon shorts, something similar to that. And then I also used to wear jean shorts, jorts. Are they called that? Well, I'm not talking about the ones that like barely go above your knee. I'm talking about the really short ones. I used to wear those. They were a little bit more baggy and I didn't really like how they looked on me because it just made me look shorter and it was just really not proportional looking. So really any shorts that don't limit your moves too much. Now let's move on to skirts, which are definitely a safe option, I would say. If you're looking for just short skirts, go for it. Now, I don't necessarily recommend longer skirts. I can't even talk. Longer skirts if you're dancing, because you really cannot see your leg movements with that. With jeans, obviously, you know, you can see either one of leg. However, with longer skirts, you're really hiding your legs down there, and if that is your motive, then I just recommend wearing longer pants. So no long skirts, but short skirts I think are okay. Now we've talked a bunch about dancing, and now let's quickly move on to the singing category. Now if you're doing a one-on-one Zoom audition and you're auditioning with the vocal category or the rap category, and you really only just care about what you're wearing on the top and just wear your pajama pants as your bottom, not the best idea. I literally did that for one of my auditions here in this video, and I was literally wearing my pajama pants, I think, and it, you know, I was honestly a little bit scared, so like 2 minutes before the audition, I changed into this skirt that didn't even match the top I was wearing, so I'm not really sure why they were interested in me in the first place, but I guess it goes to show that fashion sense maybe isn't the priority of what they're looking for, which definitely makes sense. But anyway, definitely be sure to rise up whenever in a one-on-one Zoom audition, because if they're interested in you, they might ask you to dance and get up and maybe even just see how your proportions look, even if you're not just dancing. So make sure you prepare for that and wear something presentable. Otherwise, that would be a really awkward conversation to have with the judge. The question of the day today is, what do you think you'll be choosing? What kind of combination of clothes will you be wearing for your next K-pop audition? Thanks so much for watching. Everything is down in the description. I don't know what you're looking for, but I'm sure it'll be down there anyway. So thanks for watching. How many times have I said that? That's so annoying. Okay, bye!